Nottinghamshire lost their last 7 second innings wickets for just 32 runs on the third day of their LV County Championship contest with Lancashire at Trent Bridge, but it's still the home side which will go into the last day as favourites to wrap up the win. Lancashire still had work to do to avoid the follow-on as the penultimate day began with them on 77 for 6, 195 runs behind, and after the addition of only 4 more runs they were 7 down when Wayne White edged Harry Gurney to Samit Patel. One Lancashire man to have a very good day was Tom Smith, first with the bat as he added 25 runs for the 8th wicket with Kabir Ali. Ali was undone by a cracker from Andy Carter to be bowled for 5, with 17 more runs still required to avoid being invited to follow on. Lancashire owed much to Smith for avoiding that. He was the only visiting batsman to get beyond 20. He added 38 runs for the 9th wicket with Simon Kerrigan, who was out for 11 when Luke Fletcher strangled him down the leg side at 144 for 9. Then, next ball, the innings was over when James Anderson was well taken by Chris Reed behind the stumps for a golden duck. That gave Notts a first innings advantage of 128. It was a substantial lead on a Trent Bridge pitch at this time of year, and Nottinghamshire were able to build on it after Stephen Mullaney was spilled in the slips off Smith. Thanks to that, the home side were able to make a very solid start to their second innings. Phil Jakes looked good in an opening stand of 56. But then 3 wickets fell in quick succession. On 26, Mullaney was beaten by a ball which dragged back from Ali. Jakes, with 30 runs to his name, also found the movement from Ali too hot to handle as he nicked off, while Patel, fresh from his excellent 93 in the first innings, was out for a 5-ball duck when he was adjudged to have tickled another ball from Ali behind. The batsman did not look too happy though. The one man who really got to grips with the conditions was Ricky Vessels, who again impressed from the moment he walked to the crease at number 5, with his side leading by 199. He swept Kerrigan for a 6 as he took on all of the bowlers to very good effect, as he appeared to be batting Lancashire out of the contest. His 50 arrived off 81 balls and included that 6 and 6 other 4s. His 39 runs in tough conditions in the first innings had also been invaluable to his team after they'd made a troublesome start to this game. But they were by now well on top as Vessels continued to put bat to ball, dominating a partnership of 117 with Michael Lum, whose wicket began the rather horrible collapse for the home side. He'd made a steady 38 when he edged Smith behind, with the lead now standing at a formidable 316. How many Notts wanted to get ahead we'll never know as the wickets now fell quickly. Alex Hales was out 4 balls later when he totally misjudged the line and length of this ball from Smith. Vessels had just moved into the 90s when he had his stumps rearranged by Anderson. It ended what was a very good 109-ball innings from Vessels, one which may have still put his side out of reach. Anderson certainly appeared pleased to have got his man. Smith then claimed his 3rd wicket by having Fletcher caught behind for a single. And then next ball, the all-rounder made it 4 when he swung the ball in to bowl Jake Ball for a golden. The collapse continued in the next over as Anderson proved to be way too good for Carter, who didn't get close to the ball with his bat. Watching all of this from the other end was Reed, who, with the last man now in, decided to chance his arm. This shot carried the distance. He was left unbeaten on 23 when Gurney had a swing and a miss to give Smith what was just the 3rd 5-wicket haul of his career and his first since 2010. He ended with 5 for 53 as Notts, who lost their last 7 wickets for 32 runs, were all out for 220. That left Lancashire with a target of 349 to start their return to the top flight with a win. First, they had 9 overs to survive on this day, and that was something that Lewis Rees was unable to do, as he was bowled off the edge by Gurney without troubling the scorers. Fletcher bowled 5 maidens from 5 overs before the close, which came with Lancashire on 7 for 1, giving them 96 overs on the last day to conjure up a further 342 runs to win. They are not out of it, but Nottinghamshire will go into the final day the happier of the 2 teams.